Here we go with the final divisional series. Game 1 between the Pirates and the Expos. We're playing in Montreal. Starting pitcher for the Pirates is Bruce Keeson in Game 1. Over the years, my predetermined ace on the staff. He's the best pitcher they got. Expos are starting David Palmer. So first up for the Pirates, Omar Moreno, center fielder. Rolls a 1-5. A little more light. Single. Moreno's on. Carter's a 1, so if they hold, they're dropping his double-A 17 to a 13. And I think they're going to hold him, and I think he's just going to stand pat for now. Bill Madlock. That'll be 5-4 off Palmer's card. Gets a double. 620 required. Moreno is around third. Headed for home. 117. Pops a 2. Pirates. Right off the word jump. First 2 batters. RBI double for Bill Madlock. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Brings up the Cobra, Dave Parker, right fielder. Mad Dog on first. 6-4. Pop out to first for out number 1. The Cobra goes down swinging. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilver Dornell Stargell pops at the plate. Favorite baseball player of all time. 3-9 and catches the single 2-star. That scores Madlock. Pirates are up by 2. Not the way I expected them to be. Kind of the way I was hoping them to be. Phil Garner facing David Palmer. Palmer in some early trouble for the Expos. 5-9. Ground ball to second. Batters out of first. Runners advance at base. So Stargell makes it to second. 4-3 on Garner. Scrap iron. And with 2 outs, Willie Stargell standing on second base in scoring position. Bill Robinson, left fielder. 1-8. Misses a skinny single split, lines to short. So after the top of the first, Pirates up by 2. The Expos start off against Bruce Keeson with Rodney Scott at the plate, second baseman leading off. 1-4, ground ball to first, out number 1. Omar Moreno, another favorite of mine, just like Willie Wilson was. I usually have both of them from that year, and I usually steal about 250 bases online when I have them on my team. Andre Dawson. 5-11 off Keeson's card, fly ball X. Robinson is a 2-13. And that is an out. Bill Robinson hauls it in, 2 away. Gets us to third baseman Larry Parrish against Keeson. 6-5, strikeout. Strikeout, 1-0 Pittsburgh, top of the second coming up. This is going to be a long video, I just know it, because I'm going to ramble about my Pirates. Ed Ott, catcher, number 7 in the lineup against Palmer. That is 1-2, draws a walk. Palmer with less than stellar beginning to his outing. Shortstop, Tim Foley. Came over from the Mets the year before. 2-8. Pop out to short for 1 down. Ed Ott is standing on first. That brings up Bruce Keeson to face David Palmer. 5-7. Keeson goes down swinging. Probably should have tried to bunt him over. Nah, it's alright. Wasn't thinking, didn't do it. Omar Moreno, 2 down, Ed on first, facing Palmer. 2-8. Home run 1, fly ball right field. Oh, jeez. Two-run home run for who? Omar Moreno? I think the Pirates are taking the division winners losing all of their series very personally. We are family! Bill Madlock, Mad Dog. 2-6 single. How much longer do you keep David Palmer on the mound in the second inning? 2 outs. Madlock at first. Dave Parker at the plate. Go Cobra. 6-5 and 2-star single. Madlock goes around to third. Willie Stargell. 5-4 double. That's an RBI with Madlock. Parker is running. That's an RBI with Parker. 3 RBIs for Stargell in this game. Single and a double. Palmer. I just want to get him through the inning. 1-8. Double. That's Stargell coming across the plate. And Palmer's coming out of the game. Expos call on Scott Sanderson. Starter, middle reliever. Here comes Bill Robinson. 2 out, man on second. 4-7 off Sanderson's card. 2-star single. Phil Garner comes around to score. Bill Robinson is on first. Pirates are, this isn't a statement, this is a manifesto. Ed Ott. 5-8 goes down, swinging, strike 3, out 3, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs for the Pirates. And I'm sorry, they got 2 in the top of the first. But that makes it 8-0 going to the bottom of the second. All I know is the Pirates need to save their fireworks for Game 2, because if they do it all in Game 1, they might still follow the way of the others. Expos are good. Alice Valentine. 4-7. That would be strikeout. Keeson gets Valentine swinging at the cheese. Catcher Gary Carter. That's a 2-8. Ground ball to third. Out number 2. (3-6). Warren Cromartie grounds out too short. And so far, Expos have been treated indifferently by Bruce Keeson on the mound. 8-0 after 2. I'm going to come right out and jinx this. If Bruce Keeson gets my first strat-o-matic no-hitter, it would be perfect. Really would. Tim Foley. Here we go. Top of the third. Shortstop facing Sanderson. That is 4-10 off Sanderson's card. Ground to short, which will be Spear at a 3. Needs an 18. Roll him again. 15. That is a 1-base error. Spear boots it. So Foley is on first with E6. That's going to bring up Bruce Keeson. Infield in. And Keeson is going to bunt. Doesn't really matter. Bunting. 8. Batter thrown out by first baseman. Runners advance to base. Foley goes to second. I'll call that 3-1 sack. 1 away. Foley on second base. Omar Moreno comes to the plate. Moreno lays down the bunt. A little bit of small ball. 9. Batter safe. Lead runner thrown out by the catcher. So 2, 5. Carter over to Parrish. They tried it. Trying a little fancy. Mad Dog at the plate. Omar Moreno on first. 1-6. Bill Madlock pops out to second. Ends the inning. And we go to the bottom of the frame. Tony Perez. Bruce Keeson. Bottom of the third. 6-5. Strikeout on Keeson's card. That's his third whiff of the day. Chris Spears, shortstop, number 8 in the order. That's a 3-8. Spear draws a walk. So Expos are finally on base. And we are going to see Sanderson bunt. 10, batter safe. Leading runner thrown out by the pitcher. We'll call that a 1-6. Fielder's choice. 2 outs. Sanderson on first. Brings up Rodney Scott. 6-5. Goes down swinging. Okay, number 4 for Keeson. So after 3, it is the Pittsburgh Pirates 8. Montreal Expos 0. I have other videos to talk about my Pirates. Got to pick up the pace. Dave Parker, 1-11, ground to first. He's fast, so we'll call that a 3-1. Willie Stargell, 2-8. Home run Willie Stargell. Ladies and gentlemen, single, double, homer, 2 runs scored, 4 RBI, 3 at bats, top of the 4th. And if he gets that on his next at bat, he can hit for the cycle. Phil Garner, scrap iron, second baseman, batting 5th. 1 down, top of the 4th, 3-4, 3-5 rather, fly ball center field. Out number 2. And Bill Robinson comes to the plate. That's 2-8 off his own card, goes down swinging. Sanderson catches him on the corner, strike 3. Pops knocks one out of the yard. 9-0 Pittsburgh. And bottom of the 4th, Expos come up. Andre Dawson. Get back over there. I know that's where it was. 6-7. Ground ball to short. Spear is a 3. He's got a 6. That is out number 1. That one's Spear. Duh, it's Foley. He's a 3. Out number 1. Come on now. Larry Parrish, third baseman, against Keeson. 6-8 off Keeson's card. Misses a skinny single split. Line out to second. Out number 2. Ellis Valentine, right fielder. 2-6, grounds to third. That's 3 away. After 4, Pittsburgh 9-0. Bruce Keeson throwing a good game. 1 walk, no hits so far. So Ed Ott, catcher, leading off top of the 5th. Sanderson on the mound. That is a 2-11. Fly ball to right, out number 1. Shortstop Tim Foley comes up to the plate. Number 12, swinging a stick. That's a 2-7, ground ball to third, out number 2. And Bruce Keeson comes up, facing Sanderson, 3-9, ground ball to third. So the Expos seem to be back on top of their game a little bit. Bottom of the fifth, Gary Carter leading off for the Expos. Montreal's trying to make something happen. Game might be out of reach, but they want to make it respectable. 2-8, ground ball third. Out number 1. Bruce Keeson just wants things to stay as they are. Warren Cromartie, left fielder before Tim Raines came along as a prospect in 1981. Get back over there. 5-7. Ground ball second base. That's going to be Garner at a 3. Has a 6, and that is out number 2. Keeson getting some help from the defense. Tony Perez. 4-11, ground ball pitcher. Keeson is a 2 with a 9. Out number 3. So after 5. 9-0 Pittsburgh. Omar Moreno leading off the action for the Pirates. Top of the 6th. 1-10. Line out to second. It's 1 away for Sanderson. Brings up Bill Madlock. 3-10. Ground ball to short for 2 away. Mad Dog goes down swinging. Here comes the Cobra, Dave Parker. Sanderson's pitch. Can't see them. 4-7. And just misses a triple split. Single for Dave Parker. His second hit of the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see a 4-7 with a real... Oh, well, we just rolled it. Crap. We missed it by 1 player and 3 on the D20 for Stargell Cycle. Could do it again. Now, 2-10. Screw the triple. Wow. This is, I'm telling you, this is the first game. I've had this set for a year. I didn't do much. Remember, I was away from the game. This is the first game that I've played with my Pirates. Holy crap-a-noli. Phil Garner, scrap iron. 1-8. Single. And now Sanderson has some issues going on here. Bill Robinson. 5-7, strikeout, ends the inning. Sanderson gets out of it. 2 more run for the Bucos. 11-0. Bottom of the 6th coming up. They're leading off the action for the Expos against Keeson. Bottom of the 6th, 4-8. And there's a double. So bottom of the 6th inning, Chris Spear breaks the no-no that Keeson had going. Oh well, wasn't meant to be. But Spear is on. And we're going to have batting change. Alright, Dave Cash comes in to pinch hit for Sanderson. No outs. Spear on second, facing Keeson. Bottom of the 6th. 6-4, and Cash strikes out. Out number 1. Rodney Scott comes to the plate. Spears at second. 6-9, single for Rodney Scott. Spear at third. He gets waved home. 1-12. It's a 2. He scores. Expos are on the board. Yep, 1-12. We got to get runs on the board for the Expos. It's called impartiality. 1 down, 1 run. Rodney Scott is on first. They're going to hold Rodney Scott. And Rodney Scott with Ott, a 3, taking 2 off his 1-17, making 1-15, is going to steal second. And he's going to get it. Andre Dawson. And he's going to steal third. And he's going to get it. 1 out. Rodney Scott on third. Yeah, tell me I'm not pulling from my Pirates here. I'm playing it fair, guys. Dawson. 2-7. Ground ball to third for out number 2. No runners are forced, so runners hold. Scott's on third. Brings up Larry Parrish. No sacrifice now. Base hit's got to do it. 1-5 goes down swinging. That was close, but the Expos do score 1, so they're down by 10 runs. The score is Pittsburgh 11-1. Rudy May comes in relief for the Expos, facing catcher Ed Ott to lead off 7th inning. That's a 4-3 ground ball to first, which is Perez is a 4-16, 1 base error. E3 and Ott is on first. Tim Foley, shortstop. 0 for 3. And with a 1-6, a single. 1 for 4. Ott holds at second. That slab of catcher doesn't stretch out 1 base for 2. Bruce Keeson comes to the plate. Bruce Keeson is going to bunt. Pops out to the catcher into a double play. Leading run out. So 2, 4, double play. Other runners hold. Foley with 2 outs is at first base. Brings up Omar Moreno. And that is, come here, 5-9. Moreno goes down swinging in his 5th at bat of the game. Pirates score nothing, so we go to the bottom of the 7th. At the old ball game. Ellis Valentine. Expos need fireworks, and they need them now, and they need them a lot. 1-9, ground to short. That does not constitute as fireworks. 1 away, Gary Carter, catcher. 1-10, 11. That'll be a single. Third hit of the game for the Expos. Warren Cromartie, left fielder with Carter on first, facing Keeson. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. 6-7. Ground ball shortstop. That is Foley. He's a 3 with a 19. I know is roll again. 3 with a 3 is a single. 1 base single. Foley lets it get through. Carter gets the second. Goes no further. Cromartie on first. Tony Perez facing Keeson. Keeson hasn't even gone through the Expos lineup 3 times yet. No reason to pull him. That is 4-6. Strikeout. Out number 2. Perez goes swinging. And it's going to bring up Chris Spear. Shortstop. 4-9. Fly ball to left field. Nothing going. Bottom of the 7th for the Expos. We go to the top of the 8th. Bill Mad Dog Madlock leads off against Rudy May. 5-9 off May's card, and Madlock goes down swinging. Strikeout. Out number 1, the Cobra, Dave Parker. He's 2 for 4 so far today. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. The pitch from May, 5-4. Was not meant to be. Fly ball left field. Little tense moment there. Almost made it out of the park, but Cromartie got underneath it and snagged it in for out number 2. And here comes Willie Stargell, number 8 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. mine anyway. If I could see this thing. 310. Oh, freaking most. Has to settle for a double. 5 for 5. This is amazing. Willie Stargell to have a performance like this. 2 outs, standing on second, top of the 8th. Scrap iron. Phil Garner comes up. He's a 3-7, fly ball to left. Out number 3, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Score is still 11-1, Pittsburgh Pirates. So here we go, bottom of the 8th. And we're going to have a pitching change, a batting change. It's all kinds of changes. Rusty Staub comes in to pinch hit for Rudy May, facing Bruce Kieson. Leadoff batter, bottom of the 8th. There it is. Couldn't see what it was. 3-6, pop out to first. I don't think it flipped, but if it did, it flipping because I handled it was just as random as rolling it, and I don't know what it was. So, Rodney Scott one away, leadoff batter, bottom of the 8th. Bruce Kieson pitching, still 5-10. And Kieson gets tagged. Rodney Scott hits a deep fly ball down the right field line. Dave Parker's back to the warning track, and it is out of here. Scott with a home run. I think too little too late, but still doesn't diminish the hit. Rodney Scott knocks it out of the park, one away. Bottom of the 8th. Pirates up by 9. Kieson facing the Hawk. 4-9, fly ball to left, out number 2. And Larry Parrish, third baseman. 1-7, ground to short, out number 3. So the Expos do plate another run, but they got a long way to go if they stand a chance of coming back 9 runs. It looks like the Expos bring in Elias Sosa. Hopefully to finish this game off. Boom, you go there, you go there. Stop, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, got the scorecards right. Here we go. Pirates, top of the 9th. Bill Robinson against Sosa. 3-6. That is a single. Robinson leads off with a single on first, facing Elias Sosa. Edot. 4-6, a single. Robinson goes to second. He's going to stay there. Pirates playing conservatively. More out of sportsmanship than anything else. The score's already been run up. It doesn't need to be done anymore by actually trying to. Tim Foley. Yeah, it's a 5-11. Sosa issues a walk. And on the theme of sportsmanship, Bruce Kieson's going to stay in and Bruce Kieson's going to swing. Infield in. 3-10, ground ball, third base A.